The future of Africa's tire recycling industry is brimming with potential. With millions of vehicles traversing the continent's expanding road networks, the problem of used tires has become an environmental crisis, one that holds the key to enormous economic opportunity. Each discarded tire represents untapped wealth, and the entrepreneur or investor who seizes this opportunity could very well become the next millionaire in Africa. But what makes tire recycling such an attractive venture? And why is it poised to create Africa's next wave of millionaires? The automotive industry in Africa is on a steady rise. By 2040, the African Development Bank estimates that the continent will have more than 50 million vehicles on its roads, an increase driven by a growing middle class and rapid urbanization. However, with more vehicles comes a growing mountain of used tires. Across the continent, millions of tires are disposed of each year, creating significant environmental and health challenges. Globally, nearly 1 billion tires are discarded annually, and Africa contributes a large share to this statistic. Most of these tires are either dumped into landfills, incinerated, or left to pile up in the open. These disposal methods pose a severe threat to the environment by emitting harmful pollutants into the air and water. Tires, which are non-biodegradable, can take up to 80 years to decompose, and improper disposal can lead to fires that burn for days, releasing toxic chemicals. Tire recycling, however, offers a sustainable solution that is economically viable. Recycled tires can be transformed into valuable materials like rubber, steel, and fiber, which are then used in a variety of industries. In construction, recycled rubber can be repurposed into road surfaces, flooring, and playground mats, while the steel from tires can be sold to manufacturing industries. Additionally, tire-derived fuel is gaining traction as an alternative energy source, providing a low-cost substitute for coal and oil. The demand for these materials is steadily growing, creating a strong market for tire recycling businesses to thrive. While the tire recycling industry is still relatively young in Africa, several trailblazing companies are setting the stage for what could become a multi-million-dollar sector. In South Africa, Redisa, Recycling and Economic Development Initiative of South Africa, is one of the most successful initiatives in tire recycling. Through partnerships with local governments, Redisa has developed a sustainable model that not only tackles tire disposal, but also creates jobs and fosters entrepreneurship. The program collects discarded tires, recycles them, and resells the raw materials to various industries. This model can be replicated across the continent. Another standout player is Freetown Waste Management in Nigeria, which focuses on converting used tires into rubber granules and steel. These are then resold for profit to local and international markets. By processing thousands of tons of tires each year, companies like Freetown have proven that tire recycling is not only possible, but can be highly lucrative. However, the tire recycling industry in West Africa is still underdeveloped. This presents a golden opportunity for new players to step in, particularly in countries like Ghana, where the tire disposal problem is growing faster than the solutions to handle it. With the right investments, new companies can carve out significant market share and even export recycled products to international markets. Ghana is an excellent case study for understanding the challenges and opportunities in the tire recycling industry. As the number of vehicles on the country's roads continues to increase, so does the issue of tire disposal. Used tires are often found discarded in public spaces, dumped in landfills, or incinerated. This creates significant environmental problems, from air pollution caused by burning tires to the accumulation of non-biodegradable waste. While Ghana has made strides in waste management, tire recycling remains a largely untapped sector. Companies like Zoom Lion, a leading waste management firm in the country, have begun exploring tire recycling solutions. But the capacity of existing plants is insufficient to meet the demand. Currently, most of the tires are either improperly disposed of or exported to Nigeria, where recycling facilities can process them more efficiently. This presents a clear gap in the market, one that entrepreneurs can exploit by establishing full-scale tire recycling plants in Ghana. These plants could not only handle domestic tire waste but also import used tires from neighboring countries for recycling, creating an additional revenue stream. For investors, the tire recycling industry in Ghana offers immense potential. Establishing a tire recycling plant is capital-intensive, but the returns can be substantial. Investors can either partner with existing waste management companies like Zoomlion or start their own recycling ventures from scratch. With government support for green initiatives and sustainable practices, the industry is ripe for investment. Tire recycling has multiple revenue streams. Recycled rubber can be sold to the construction industry for use in asphalt, roofing, and flooring. The steel extracted from tires can be sold to local metal industries, while tire-derived fuel offers a cheaper and cleaner energy alternative for industries that rely on coal. Additionally, companies can explore exporting recycled materials to international markets where demand is high. The potential for growth is significant, especially as more countries in Africa look to enforce stricter regulations around waste management and environmental sustainability. Entrepreneurs who can capitalize on these trends will not only create wealth for themselves, but also contribute to solving a major environmental problem. The tire recycling industry holds the keys to the future of wealth creation in Africa. By tapping into this overlooked sector, entrepreneurs can unlock a world of opportunities. The process starts with identifying the gaps in the local market and understanding the demand for recycled products. Investors can then establish state-of-the-art recycling facilities that meet these needs while also positioning themselves as leaders in the African sustainability movement. The key to becoming the next millionaire in this industry lies in scalability and diversification. Successful tire recycling businesses will need to expand beyond local markets, exporting their products to regions with high demand. They will also need to leverage partnerships with governments, private companies, and NGOs to drive awareness and support for tire recycling initiatives. In the coming years, as Africa's population and vehicle ownership continue to rise, so too will the amount of waste generated from used tires. Entrepreneurs who act now stand to benefit from first-mover advantage in a sector that will only grow in importance. Africa is at a crossroads when it comes to tire disposal. The old methods of burning or burying tires are no longer sustainable. Tire recycling offers a compelling solution that not only addresses a critical environmental issue, but also presents a pathway to wealth creation. For investors and entrepreneurs, the tire recycling industry is ripe with opportunities. From repurposing discarded tires into valuable materials to meeting the growing demand for sustainable solutions, the next millionaire in Africa is likely to come from this innovative and vital sector. Africa's waste could very well be your wealth. Will you seize the opportunity? Thank you for watching today's video. What innovative trends are on the horizon, shaping the landscape of tomorrow's business opportunities? Kindly leave your comments and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the New Africa Wealth channel for more informative videos.